Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by. So today I'm going to do a makeup review. Just so you know, disclaimer, I am not a makeup professional artist, makeup guru. I am none of that. I do not have any training whatsoever when it comes to makeup. So this video is typically for people like me who are everyday makeup consumers that, might get some pointers from makeup gurus, makeup tutorials from a makeup artist, people like that, and you try your best to do what they're doing, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So today I'm going to be talking about BH Cosmetics. This is the Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I'm going to give you information from Ulta.com and then we'll go from there. Details: hide imperfections, neutralize discoloration, and brighten your complexion instantly with a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer, an opaque, sorry, I'm dyslexic, liquid cream that gives the appearance of perfect skin. Key benefits: vegan, cruelty-free, allergy tested, gluten-free, dermatologist tested. Okay. Every time I use makeup, I always have a primer and I always set it with, now because I have dry skin, I set it with like a hydrating powder and a setting spray. I always need to do that because I just, from learning that if you don't do that, no makeup really lasts more than 4 hours if you're lucky. Anyway. So this is another step into my drugstore makeup challenge. This is a challenge in my life and in myself. I want to try and achieve to see if I can do everything that is just drugstore brand, drugstore items in regards to makeup and possibly skincare too. So I've been trying my very best. I haven't really purchased anything that is not drugstore. So far, right? This is true. This is really opaque. It's thick. It's a great concealer in that way. It does take a while to set, and it's very creamy. It's very lightweight. It's easy to work in regards to doing that. And because it takes a while to set, and I give it at least 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, to just, kind of sit there and do its magic. Because I have tried it less than 5 minutes and it will smear, it will be uneven, it will be cakey, it just doesn't come out right. And sometimes it can be a little patchy too. So I would just suggest when you do use this, try to give it 5-10 minutes minimum, depending on how it reacts. If it's too soon for 5 minutes for you, maybe, give it a couple more minutes after and then try to set it after that. The biggest con I have for this, it smells really bad. I can't really pinpoint the smell. It just smells awful. Other than that, it works great. Other than that, it really works great. But the smell is really hard to overcome. And also, this is very, very wet. You have, I tried putting it over my foundation, and no matter what I was doing, it was very hard to set it. It was still really wet, and it can crease depending on where you put it, especially if you put it on top of foundation. So what I've tried to do is I put it under foundation, because if I do that, it doesn't crease as much. But also I haven't used this under my eyes anymore, because when I try to do that, no matter how many times I try to do that, for whatever reason, it would just, it's weird, it would crease, set into lines, and also it would smear my mascara. My mascara always smears anyway, and I always just have to put like a waterproof top coat on there. But I didn't like the fact that it's weird how if it's creasing and it settles into to lines that I didn't even thought they existed, you would think that would be dry, right? But why would it smear my mascara? That's the part I didn't get. So it makes my lines crease, lines that I didn't even know was there. That makes me a little bit more concerned now. It also kind of separates, and as well as it's also still maybe a little wet because my mascara is smearing. So maybe this will work for you. It's just maybe I really do have a hard time when it comes to using under my eyes and when it comes to concealer. That's why I don't really use concealer a lot. But since I had my staph infection and I have discoloration in my face right here, and my doctor said it could take to a year to get my skin tone back to normal, I just need to put a lot of sunscreen on. So I've been, I'm like, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I can test a lot more concealers. Other than how the thickness of the pigmentation is, the pigmentation is beautiful. It does have complete coverage. I don't have any issues with that, and it doesn't crease around here, but my face doesn't really crease around here anyway, and I didn't really think it would crease around here either. I also use this on my cheeks because I do have really deep pink cheeks. That's just normal. That's just how I've been since I was a tween. I've always just had that, so I try to do that, and it just, I don't know, it doesn't work that great. It made my cheeks very cakey on top of foundation or under foundation. It just made it a little cakey, and I don't know why only on my cheeks, because I use this on the bottom of my chin, and that side really works great. So maybe I don't know. I just don't know. Like, the best way to use this from my opinion and from my experience is this. I put a primer on. I let it set minimum 5 minutes depending on what I'm doing. I might be busy with my baby, so I can't really do anything. I put this on my chin area, and I let it sit for another 5 minutes. The longer the better, sometimes 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then I put my foundation on, and it can still feel a little bit like thick, and you really do have to worry when I blend it. I have to really worry, because if it's too much, if I have placed too much, or it didn't really kind of set well or enough, what would happen is it would become really cakey later in the day, and that's really gross. So a little goes a long way with this one, and this is just a tube. I actually like how the product comes out, because I really hate those wands and the brushes, because you're touching your face, which already has your own personal bacteria, and then you put it there, and the bacteria just kind of sits in there until the next time you use it. And that's how a lot of people get like acne, skin infections, irritations because of that. So just be aware of that. I mean, if this is how concealers typically wear, especially liquid concealers, I might need to do something else, because I've never really used a concealer that's drugstore, and this is my first liquid drugstore. I do have a luxury kind of concealer, and I like that one, but I want to stick with the drugstore. Do I recommend this? Yes, I definitely recommend this. This never irritated my skin. When it comes to, I have dry, sensitive skin, normal to dry, sensitive skin. This never gave me any issues with that. I never broke out. This didn't clog my pores. I never had any rash. I never had any skin sensitivity or skin issues or allergies or anything like that. So this is beautiful. The color is beautiful. It's very, very pigmented. It's opaque. And I think it's very misleading because it's very liquidy, but a little does go a long way. So just watch out with that. Those are the pros to me. The con is the smell. The con is definitely the smell, because I'm thinking if the smell wasn't terrible, it has like a very industrialized, plasticky kind of smell. It's really gross. If the smell wasn't there, I think I would be willing to just use up the whole thing and just keep on working with it and finding the best way to use on me. But because it smells so gross, I don't know. I don't know. I've given up a little bit, because I mean, I've still been working on this. This is what I've been using every time I put makeup on, and I put makeup on majority of the week. So I have been working on it a lot. So just be careful when you do use this, because a little goes a long way. It's very, very pigmented. So you don't really need a lot. And I love the fact that it's only $6 on Ulta.com. 1 out of 5 stars. I would give this 4 stars, because it 3 stars. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna give this 3 stars out of 5. It creased on my lines that I didn't know was there, but now I guess I have some. And it also can be cakey. Also, the smell is disgusting. I think because of the smell, I'm giving it a 3. If it didn't have the smell, I think I can even give it a 4. But I'm being generous with a 3 because the smell is horrendous. It does dissipate though. But the smell is so strong, and after you apply it, maybe in like a minute, it does dissipate. You don't smell it anymore. But when you do put it on, the smell is just very in your face. So that part I really hate. I just kind of wish they were able to deal with that, you know, like take care of that part. So do I recommend this? Yeah, I recommend it, because it never gave me any kind of issues with skin, regards to skin. No irritation, no acne, no rash, no burning, nothing like that. I would say though, if you're new to very watery liquid concealer, to really take your time and play with it, because I'm not used to very liquidy concealer, and it took me a while to get used to that. A little goes a long way, and it can take time for it to set. So give yourself some time to do that. If you guys have any questions, suggestions, you want to chit chat about the product, if you have any suggestions on which product I should try, go ahead and let me know down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Whatever you want to talk to me about, I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, and the bell so you'll be notified whenever I do upload a new video. Don't forget to expand the description box, because as much as possible, I always try to get coupons for you guys, discount codes, and other goodies like that. I also have my Twitter information, Instagram, Snapchat, and for business inquiries, I have my email there as well. Thank you guys, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.